Welcome back to my channel. My name is Crystal Francis, and today we're going to do a full face of Wet n Wild. Let's get right into it. So, let's start with primer. This is Wet n Wild Photofocus Face Primer in Matte. And for those of you that don't know, I have combination to oily skin. And so we're going to take a little bit out. Whoa. That is liquidy. Drop the lid. Really liquidy. Did not expect it to be like that. And I've used this primer before. Let me get my hair back. I've used this primer before. For some reason, I'm thinking that it was not quite this liquidy. This is brand new from the Wet n Wild Beauty website. Phew. Okay. Boy, howdy. That was very liquidy, and it soaked into the skin really fast. Let me put that over here so that it doesn't leak everywhere till I get the lid. Okay. Now, we're going to try this new to me concealer. It's, I heard Emily Noel talking about it. Megalast Incognito. And it's in the shade. Oh my. Fair Beige, which is not usually my normal color. Beige anything. Normally, I am the lightest shade. In foundations, concealers, any. Just smells like nothing. Okay. Get that up in there. Oh, look at that. Oh, barking. Look at that blue. And been feeling good. For those of you that don't know, I spent a little bit of time in the hospital a couple weeks ago. Still kind of recuperating. So medium consistency. Okay, now let's go into the Photofocus foundation in matte, and this is Rose Ivory, and this has the big plastic doe foot applicator. This is not new to me. When I moved and I hadn't been putting makeup on in a while, I threw my last bottle out. Because it had been a couple of years since I had used it. And a couple of years is okay with powder products, but with liquid, you're looking at around 6 to 8 months. Liquids and creams. Before they go bad, expire. So a couple of years, not really cool for a liquid foundation. Okay. Let's get some powder. Powder this down. This is Wet n Wild Photofocus translucent loose powder. Using a Wet n Wild holiday brush. Just gonna dab in. Ooh. I'm focusing the beginning of the product, in the middle in the T-zone, and then kind of spreading the rest out. Now, let's add some contour to this very white ghostiness. Yeah. Gonna need some contour to go with this ghostiness. This is Mega Glow Contour Palette in Dulce de Leche. The numbers are 749A. And I am a very light-skinned, ghosty girl. So, And let's use this Wet n Wild contour brush. In case I hadn't said before, I'm going to be using all Wet n Wild brushes in this video also. So full face of Wet n Wild, using all Wet n Wild tools except Beautyblender. I'm going to pat in this contouring shade, tap it off. Start over here. Okay, let's see. Let's get into some more detailed contouring. Let's see. Let's use this Wet n Wild brush. Get my little cleft in my chin. Let me get my mirror on this situation. I do say that a lot. If you don't know how to do contouring for your face shape, each face shape needs to be contoured in a different way. So, first of all, think about the things that you like and the things that you don't like. The things that you like, you want to highlight those or make those things stand out. And the things that you don't like, you kind of want to hide those. And now, there's a lot of you know, there's a lot of videos, of course, but there's a lot of, I want to say posters, but that's not the right word. There's a lot of pictures where people have drawn on the contouring for each face shape, and you can go in and find your face shape and the things that you want to fix about it and go from there. I want to say posters, but that's not exactly right. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's get another blush brush. And let's work on some blush. This is good. Okay. Now, I have here 2 different shades that I got in the Wet n Wild haul. I got one in Perfectionist, no, Pearlescent Pink. It's like that. It's kind of a pearly peach. And this is Pinch Me Pink. And I think we're going to use this one because we're going to use the Always Blushin' eyeshadow palette. And those are kind of cool colors. So, kind of want everything to be cohesive. The same thing for contour. You can find for blush and highlighter. Same. You not only contour the cheeks, you contour the whole face. So you contour the cheeks and the jawbone and the nose. A little boop, boop, boop. For some coolness right across the nose. Because I'm a very cool-skinned gal. Now, let's get us some my powder brush that already had powder on it. And let's just run this just as kind of a blendy all around. Just to kind of blend everything together. When we're done, we'll take the blender. Let's go into some highlighter. This is, what is this? $323B Botanic Dream. That's the color we're going to use. We're going to use this fan brush. All these brushes are Wet n Wild. And I'm going to dip in with a little wiggle. Tap it off and Look up close in my mirror. Let's see. That's pretty fair. Let's get the Beautyblender. Hold on what we're doing here. Just to kind of blend everything, mesh it all together. See. Let's do some eyebrows. And I'm going to have to see up close for this. This is Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Micro Brow Pencil in the shade. I'm sure there's a shade on here somewhere. Ash brown. There we go. Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Micro Brow Ash brown. Okay. Now, let's get a spoolie on the end of this. This is you can see, and it can go really light. This is it over here. Really light, really fine. Okay. So next, let's put on some eyeshadow. Got the Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer. Go. It's Megalast eyeshadow primer. It says up to 16-hour wear. So we're just going to put a tiny little pearl like that. And then I rub it between your ring fingers. My ring fingers, whatever. And then spread it out over the eyelids. I am not. This eyeshadow primer is not new to me. I've used it before. Now, it never said 16-hour before. I don't know. I wonder who tests those things. Because realistically, you really shouldn't wear your makeup more than like 8 to 12 hours. So we have this eyeshadow palette here, Always Blushing. Yeah, there's a little number there on the bottom and Always Blushing, but it's a big old long number and I don't want to deal with it. So let's see here. Okay. Let's get us some Wet n Wild eyeshadow brushes. Okay. Let's get this guy right here. And he's just a floofy guy. I don't know. I had these stains on me when I left the hospital. I don't know what that is. And it's been kind of tough to get those stains off. If you look in the pan here, get it up close to you. Lots of kick up in that color. Just want you guys aware. I mean, I'm a lot of kick up in the pan. It doesn't mean anything to me, but it does some people. It's when there's fallout on the face that there's an issue with me, because I always put my face on first and then my eyes. I don't know. My mother always did that. And so it just kind of seemed like the way that, and it's been hard for me to learn to do it the opposite way. Even though after classes and all kinds of things, I still just, I like to do it last. I like to do lipstick completely last, but eyeshadow, eyeliner, mascara, lipstick in that order. It's just a preference. Okay, so we have a base down. Let's see. Let's get an essential eyeshadow brush. This, yes. This is an essential eyeshadow brush. You see it's kind of flat on the side here. How long has she been a YouTuber? It's kind of flat and kind of squared at the top, kind of smooshed flat, but it's a little fuller, packed a little fuller than a packer brush. Okay. Let's see. Let's go into this top corner right here. I'm working on the outer V and the crease. And I have hooded eyes, so if you have hooded eyes like I do, make sure to keep your eyes open when you are working in the crease. Okay. Start in that outer V. Okay. Now keep the eye open. And guide that. Put the crease where you want it. See there? Okay. Let's keep that same brush and go into this kind of a mauvey shade right here. Let's get this one. This one here. And we're going to go into this deep burgundy shade right down here. Not this one, that one. Now let's take this little angled liner brush and go back into that same burgundy shade. And we're just going to line the outside third, that bottom lash line. There, yes. Now over here. Open your eyes, girly. And then you can see. Okay. Got us a packer brush. Give you a close see how it's oval at the end. And it's flatter than the others we were using. Packer. Okay. Now, let's go into this really pearlescent shade right here. Might have to use our fingers, but hopefully not. Okay. Maybe not. You press and drag when using a packer. You see that? Okay. Take some of that same color. Go right up here, right underneath the brow bone. A lot of people like to put a matte up there. I like a frosty. I like matte too, but I like frosty sometimes. Okay. Back to our packerness. And the drag. And let's run a little bit of under here. And a little bit under here. Come on. Come with me. Run that over, make sure we get in our highlights. There there now. That's nice. Okay. Now, let's go for some mascara. But first, you know, we gotta do the thing. We have to use the torture device. Now, in my first haul, I got the Cowabunga Cookie Monster eyeshadow curler. But in my second haul, I hauled this Wet n Wild The Wild List. Mega, what is it? Mega Volume Mascara and Curler Duo. So I thought I would go ahead and do this. That way I get to try this curler also, to show you guys that I either missed out on the cute Cookie Monster curler, or you guys that feel like you're too grown up for some Sesame Street, then you guys will have an idea about how this one works. And just so you can see, it's a little bit pink. The eyelash curler is a little bit pink. And you can either hold it down for 20 seconds, or you can pump it, or you can go from the base and then boop, 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 boop out the length of your lash. And I've done it all, but you want to get the most of the curl at the base of the lash for length and volume. It's kind of like when you're curling your hair, the hair on your head. Very similar to that. If you drag your hair when you're curling this hair, if you drag it down, it's going to go down. But if you hold it and pull it up, it's going to go up. So if you curl the base of the lashes, really give them a good curl, a really good crimp there, then no matter what you do to the rest of the lash, you know, that starts out the curl. So you really want it to be really crimped and curled well there. Okay. Let's check out. Whoa. So it came out like this. So I'm going to bend it back just, you know, a little bit. Whew. Personal preference. And it's just a regular, traditional mascara wand. So, a lot of fallout. Ugh. I didn't notice it before, but a lot of fallout with that frosty shade. If you use your finger, you will not get fallout. And this is my first time using any Wet n Wild mascara. So, I don't know how or if I am going to like this at all. And my eyes are sensitive to some ingredients in some mascaras. If you haven't heard me talk about Eyelash by Maybelline, boy, it's serious. It burns my eyes and I tear up and tear and tear and tear and tear and tear. Let me show you this tube. You see, mega volume. That's as good as I could get with one coat. And I don't know if this mascara will be the kind that, and it does kind of seem that way, like it's really wet and it's not really wanting to stick to the lashes. So it might be the kind of mascara that needs to kind of dry out just a little bit, where you need to keep it like a week or two, and then it'll work perfect. No, we'll see. We'll see. This is really just a first impression of this mascara, because I've never used a Wet n Wild mascara before. So this is just a first impression. Just a a regular bristle brush, regular shape. Does seem to be buildable. Which is good because I like to put on like 15 coats. 2 at least, sometimes 3, depending on the mascara. It does seem to really separate when I pull up from the base. I don't know if you can tell a difference. But this is 1 coat, this is 2. This is in black. This, I don't think I said. It's in black. I think it's written right there, but I'm not sure if you can see it. I have Wet n Wild Perfect Pout Gel Lip Liner in the shade Never Pedal Down. And that looks like this. Okay. And then I have this Wet n Wild Megalast matte lipstick in Think Pink. It's got the little lips on there. there's the completed look. I have been asked a couple of times in the comment sections to give you guys a cool toned look. This is a very cool toned pink. Look. And a little tip, if you guys want your lipstick to stay, it's not a liquid lipstick. I'm big on paper towels. Blot. There you go. So, that is your full face. That's our full face of Wet n Wild. Let me know in the comments section what you think about this full face of Wet n Wild. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.